Hell or heaven? The people choose their own way. Welcome all of you to this video. Today we are going to see another topic, that is hell or heaven. The people choose their own way. It depends upon the people who choose their way. Hell or heaven depends upon the people who choose their way in the world. Those who are ugly, unclean people will not enter heaven. They will end up in hell. Those who practice abomination, disgusting activities in the world will end up in hell. They cannot come to heaven. And those who are liars, murderers, cheats, robbers, unrighteous people, all will end up in hell. They cannot come to heaven. So, the ways of the people chosen by the people, it depends upon the people. People decide to choose the way to follow in the world. According to the mentality and attitude of the people, they choose the way. Hell or heaven depends upon the choosing of the ways of life in the world by the people. No one can determine it. The person himself must decide how to live, what way he must choose to live in the world. It depends upon the choosing of the way by the people in the world. We can see one reference from the Bible for this purpose. And nothing unclean, and no one who practices abomination and lying shall ever come into it, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life will enter heaven. This is taken from the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 27. It says, and nothing unclean, and no one who practices abomination and lying shall ever come into it, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life will enter heaven. The people whose names are written in the book of life in heaven by God, they will enter heaven. All other people whose names are not written in the book of life, are not found in the book of life, all will end up in hell. The ways which are chosen by the people in the world, it depends upon the ways they chosen in the world. Heaven or hell depends upon the ways of life chosen by the people in the world. All the people who practice abomination and those who are ugly, unclean, and unrighteous, the unrighteous who are practicing unrighteousness in their life, iniquities, lying, cheating, robbing, murdering, idol worshipping, all these people will end up in hell. Only those people who are the righteous, living on the way of the Lord, following the words of God, on the path of righteousness, truth and justice, will come to heaven. All others will end up in hell. Ways are chosen by the people. It depends upon the people themselves, not by others. Persons choose their own way. Whether it leads to hell or heaven, it depends upon the mentality of the people. Thank you. This verse is taken from the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 27. Hell or heaven? The people choose their own way.